A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A Texas League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Springfield Cardinals and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Samuel Urban, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Digging in, number 24. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Gutierrez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. So coming to the plate, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball. And he swings through it to fall behind. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
This is line to left, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
He got that one.
Digging in, number 24. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down. Standing in, number 24. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He brings it in, and they have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball tonight. So striding in, number 24 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 24.
Hard hit ball to second. Jacques comes up with it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Vincent on the move, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving.
Ball 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the middle. Out. 3.
Striding in once again, number 24 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, go home.
Parrish rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting.
Play ball. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out.
Your attention.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 24, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second.
Ready for another shot now. Number 24. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by.
Play ball.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Enrique Liriano claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Minor League Baseball is live.
Play ball. Three. He's safe. He's out. 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 Three. He's out. Ball four. Take the man. Out. He's safe.
Ready now, number 20. He also Had 3 hits in the win last night.
Number 24.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Medrano has it in. His sights.
Let's play ball. 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 24. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull.
Play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Diego Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Diego Guerrero. Make the
Line
turn,
drive
find the
to
ball,
left.
find the ball.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating.
So coming to the plate, number 24. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Robinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now, guys.
There he goes. Pitch is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The count now at 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
Rough Riders, number 3, Enrique.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take Too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Eli Feliz. And
Center fielder, number 4, Eli.
digging in and looking.
Now batting, the shortstop, Diego Guerrero.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rough Riders used a nice fit net. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball. Michael Pineda will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And he will add yet another. Ready for another chance. Number 24. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Go, 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 dig,
third.
dig, dig.
Healy scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, number 24. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Next for New York, number 24. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Vogel patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Oakland A's sent 5 balls. The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues. Settling in now, number 24. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. Not in time. Ready once again, number 24. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 24.
Ripped down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Digging in to try it again, number 24. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple from the stretch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line.
There you go, make the turn.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that and you can get it at first. Well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Luis Severino earns win number 4 on the season. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national past. Into the box now, number 24. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Popped him up. Kenna is under it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Now at the plate, number 24.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone. Now in the box, number 24. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 24. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Maxwell over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees retired.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
3-0 the final score in this one.